What's going on, guys? Braids here. I'm going to take you through my shoulder routine. First time doing this, nervous as fuck. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to train. You enjoy? So talking in there didn't really go to plan. The music's way too loud. So I was thinking I'll just take you through the workout on the drive home. Right, so I guess what I started off with, always a big warm-up to start. And the warm-up doesn't mean you have to go get weights or you have to go warm up that muscle group. I find warming up's more of a mind body sort of connection sort of thing. So what I tend to do first is always grab a beam pole, which first stretch out my chest. My main goal for it is to straighten up my posture. So if I'm not lifting weight, or if I'm not so when I'm lifting weight, my shoulders are back, my chest isn't rounding forward, not putting myself in a position where I could pull a muscle or hurt my back or whatever. So I first start off with opening up my chest, opening up my shoulders, warming up rotator cuffs, making sure my body's ready to stabilize weight as well as move the weight. But also during the whole process, I'm mainly thinking about just getting that mind muscle connection, making sure when I'm rotating the beam over my head and behind my shoulders, that it's my shoulders doing it. I'm not just moving my arms to get there. I'm using the muscles and connecting with the muscles that I need to connect with. And so I keep doing this until I can stand up straight, put the bar on my chest, elbow is right under the bar, so my wrist to the elbow is completely and utterly straight with my body. And then once that's done, I jump into my first exercise. Always my first exercise, a massive blood pumping movement. It doesn't matter what exercise I do, as long as it involves the whole shoulder joint, using light weight, a lot of reps in the weight where I want it to. So I started off with a overhead press with a bar right in front of my chest and in front of my neck and behind my neck. Key points for this one: you need to stay up straight. Keep your glutes engaged, not like really squeezing, just make sure they're engaged. The bar's moving straight up and down, so what this means is I'm not moving my elbows, not moving my arms in a way to get the bar in front of my face or behind my face. It's my chin on my face that's doing the moving. So if the bar's in front of my neck, then my chin is back, lifting my chest up, which then the bar sits right in front. Press up, when it comes back down, I move my head forward. So the bar comes behind my head and hits the back of my traps, and then I continue pressing. But a lot of pause, every pause at the bottom, pause at the top, slow on the negative, powerful contractions. Just keep a rhythm going. Focus on getting that mind muscle connection. So I did those for 20 reps each side, so 10 at the front, 10 at the back. And then I switched over my second exercise, which I always consider after a big warm-up, after a big blood flow, always go for your lagging muscle groups. So for me, it's my front delts. I feel like I need to bring up my front delts just to get that more rounded shoulder look. When I lift my elbows up, I want that bulging shoulder. So what I started with the front raise, the seated front raise with 10 kilo dumbbells. Made sure my back was flat on the pad. Shoulders were retracted, so my rhomboids were contracted at the back, so my shoulders are nice, flat on the pad, locked there too. I'm not moving my body around, it's locked there. Arms come down to my side. When I'm pressing up, I push the weight up. So it's not just going through the motions, really push the weight up, breathe out as well. Get that big contraction in your front delt. As the weight comes down, control it down at the bottom, let it go just past the side of your body, so then you feel a little bit of a stretch in your front delt and you contract again. So do 2 reps each side, keep swapping over until you hit failure. Massive blood flow in there, really good contractions. At the very top of the movement, your elbows should be right underneath the dumbbell, so you're not you're not pushing the dumbbell up and your elbows flared out. Really make like a thumbs up, which tucks your elbows in under your wrist and your elbow stays there the whole time. When you're at the very top of the rep, twist your pinky slightly inwards. You'll feel really deep connection, really deep contraction, and yeah, you'll thank me for that one. So then I moved on to side lateral raises. I did a variation here. I had a lighter weight and a heavier with the range of motion with this exercise. I had the dumbbell behind my ass and my pinkies flared out completely. What this does is hit the back half of my lateral delt so I can get a more 3D shape to start with. Get a lot of reps in there, at least 12 reps. And then once the 12 reps over, moved up to a higher, heavier weight. And did just a normal side lateral raise just from the start of my body all the way up to the top. What that does is just huge amount of blood flow, expand the muscle fibers, get that really rounded look. The lighter weight variation was so when you look at your shoulder from the side, it's not just a big lump at the front, you still get that 3D shape at the back, so it really pops out your rear delt, really pops out the side of your delt as well. And then I moved on to a shoulder press machine. Very nice machine actually. It follows the natural range of motion for your shoulders. Did a pyramid set on that. First set 15 reps, second set 12 reps, third set 8 reps, fourth set 6 reps, and then I dropped back down to 8 on the last set, just to really burn out the shoulder. Main focus on there, make sure your core's tight every press. You're really blowing out the air with your core, really gripping the bar really tightly, or the grips really will help increase the amount of weight you can press and overall control. Always there's a pause at the very top of the exercise. It gets a nice contraction of the shoulder. If you're just repping them out, then you're going to have a half developed shoulder, not going to have a very rounded look. Notice on rear delt flies, same thing as a side lateral raise. Really twist your pinky out all the way, which flares your elbows out. What this does, flaring your elbows out, gets rid of any lat, any rhomboid muscle involvement when you complete the row or the fly. Now this is essential. You don't want to be doing a rear delt fly and your rhomboids or your lats are taking over. So flaring out that elbow really high and following the range of motion from the side of your body, just really rowing or flying the weight in front, not behind. So that will do, really isolate that rear delt. It will follow you'll feel a really nice contraction and a stretch. I did this consistent reps, so I did not stop at the bottom, did not come all the way down to the bottom. As soon as I got about a quarter of the way down, went straight back up, having no rest, no break for it, just really blowing it up, feeling that massive burn, and just keep burning for 15 to 20 reps. It's really good. And then after that, moved on to a shrug for the traps, straight bar shrugs. However, with the shrugs, you have a wide grip. So wide grip shrugs. Take this exercise really cautiously, don't go too much weight. You will pull a muscle in your back if you just start throwing weight around and really trying to shrug weight that you can't do. So grip it really tight, on the wide grip. You're on the bar on your hips, but when you're standing straight, you don't want to have your shoulders and your hips in a straight line. What you want to do is slightly pull your hips back so the bar comes underneath your shoulders completely. So then from your shoulder to your hip, shoulder to the bar is a straight line with your booty just sticking out a little bit. And then from there you shrug straight up behind your ears, or behind your head. But make sure it's completely controlled, and you'll be fine. And yeah, that's my shoulder. That was my shoulder routine today. First time doing this. I have a lot of information that I want to share about more of the exercise. I've simply first time doing it. Just gonna introduce myself slowly. Got no idea what I'm doing. Just trying to get something out there, get the ball rolling. If you enjoyed, I don't know, whatever that does for it, I think it gets some more views. But if you learned something or you want to learn a bit more, leave a comment. And yeah, look forward to doing another one and getting better. A lot of people don't train biomechanically, or everyone's just more weight. weight's everything, which is not true. Definitely not true. Anyway, that's in another conversation. Hope you had a great day, and peace out.